Hey guys, I am here to do a 1 week update on Jenna and me. So I'm going to do this update pretty fast because my camera battery is dying, but I am 1 week and 1 day postpartum today. I cannot believe Jenna is already a week old. Already time is going by so fast and it's really crazy. I'm going to start with my update just because I'm older, I guess. This has definitely been my hardest recovery by like a million. Lincoln's recovery was so easy, and that's my most recent one, so of course that's what's on my mind and what I remember. So it's really been hard, a lot harder than I expected, and it's been very emotionally hard in a lot of ways. So after delivery, I felt pretty good. The second day, I started to get kind of feeling yucky and in pain, but still is pretty manageable. But that second day on to like the fourth or fifth day, it was just awful. I was just in a lot of pain. I had horrible afterbirth cramps or contractions or whatever you want to call them. Like, they were miserable, like so awful. And this time, usually I have those for like a day or two and then they're gone. This time the cramping lasted for like a full 5 days. And again, nursing makes those come on stronger and harder. And so it's like you never want to nurse because it hurts. So the cramping was definitely a surprise. I don't remember cramping that much with my other ones, but my doctor did say that each baby, the cramping gets worse for some reason. So yeah, never having a fifth baby because it was awful. I am nursing Jenna right now, and again, it has been really, really hard. It has been an uphill battle for sure. She and I just need to get our groove on. Lincoln was like a champ nurser. I never had any pain nursing him. I don't know what, it was just magical and perfect. So I guess I kind of had this expectation that nursing was going to go that way again, and unfortunately that was just not the case. It has been really, really difficult. It's been the first time where I understand why someone would quit nursing. I never have had those feelings or desires before until Jenna, where I'm just like, this is not working. And it's, you know, I don't know how to fix it. I've been watching a million YouTube videos on how to get the right latch, and I've been watching or reading articles, and I have cried more tears. Breastfeeding, I mean, I am solely responsible for keeping my baby alive and fed and happy, and that feels so overwhelming when you're in pain, and like, I would dread her waking up because I knew I'd have to nurse her, and it hurts. So here we are, 8 days later, and it's still painful, but it's not like it was before. I would cry, or, you know, I'd like clench my toes, or, you know, like bite my tongue. Like, it just hurt. It was like so painful. It feels very isolating to be having this experience. It's not something I feel like people can relate to necessarily or even talk about, because it's like about my boobs, and that seems really personal. So if you're out there and you're struggling with breastfeeding, you are not alone. It is so hard, and I know it's worth it, and I can feel it getting better. So that makes me really, really hopeful that my next update, we will be in our groove and be champion breastfeeders, because again, it is really rough, guys. Really rough. My emotions this time have been all over the place. I've had like super happy and super sad, and I cry really easily. I don't feel like depressed. Greg's always like, you don't have postpartum depression, right? And I'm like, no, like, I don't feel depressed all the time. I don't, you know, have super negative thoughts all the times. I just feel sad sometimes, and I feel like a lot of that comes from feeling like this is our last baby, and, you know, every day that passes is a day I'll never get again with, you know, and obviously with Jenna, but with another baby. Like, I'll never have a newborn again, and I'll never experience that again. And there's definitely good things about never having to do things again, like the breastfeeding being, you know, painful, or the labor and delivery being so traumatic on me. Like, I'm glad I don't have to do that again. But it's such a bittersweet feeling, and it's been a really heavy burden almost to carry that this is more than likely my last baby. And not to say 100%, but more than likely, and I'm going to act like it's my last baby, even if it's not, because I don't want to be like, oh, just kidding, we're not having another one, and I just just miss this all. But it's also really good. It is making me really appreciate Jena and having her here and soaking in every single moment I can get with her while she's teeny, and, you know, enjoying all those little milestones I know we're going to be hitting. And I think it's going to make it extra special and extra sad. I just feel too young to be done. And it's difficult because I feel like if we were in a better position financially, or had the means to have more children, I feel like I would. But where we just aren't financially stable enough to have 5 kids and won't be for a long time, it just makes sense right now, especially with Greg trying to go through school. So that's kind of a bummer. But again, it's making me appreciate her a lot more and everything about her. So it goes both ways, but it's definitely made me a little cryy and weepy and sad. And I feel like with breastfeeding being hard and the recovery being hard, everything just felt so overwhelming. And now that I'm feeling a lot better and a lot more like myself, it's, you know, everything doesn't feel so overwhelming anymore. And I'm feeling a lot more like myself, both physically and emotionally, and it makes me really excited because, you know, before I was pregnant and big and miserable and I couldn't do anything, and now, you know, I'm more able to run up the stairs or help the kids with things, and so that's been really, really good and really exciting. And I am really rambling today. The last thing I want to mention is I feel really good about my postpartum body at this point. This always happens to me because you go from being 9 months pregnant, so huge, so anything littler feels awesome, and you feel so skinny and look so skinny. But I'm already back in my pre-pregnancy clothes. They're actually too big on me. But to be fair, I bought my pants when I was like 3 or 4 months pregnant, because I wasn't quite in maternity jeans, so I did buy them a little bigger. But yeah, so I'm back in regular clothes. I'm going to go clothes shopping because I realized I have no regular clothes. I have like 2 shirts that aren't meant for winter, and it's June. So I'm really excited to go shopping. And again, I'm feeling really confident about myself and really good about my body. It has done something incredible by growing this baby in me, and, you know, I'm just grateful for it. And I'm really focusing on body positivity and just, you know, enjoying what I have and not feeling bad about myself. So yay me! Okay, really quickly, I'm going to talk about Jena, her first week. I was wondering before she was born what nickname we would choose to use, because we have Jena or Evie or Eve or Jenny, I don't know, all sorts of nicknames we came up with, or JJ. Jena seems to be the one that gets used most often. Gregory tries JJ every once in a while, but it's not anything consistent. I actually think Evie is cuter than Jena, name-wise, but now we've called her Jena, it's really hard to switch to Evie. That might be something that eventually happens, you never know. We call Olivia like 3 or 4 different names, so it might still happen, but mostly she is Jena. So let's talk about her, shall we? So right now she is eating 2 to 4 hours, every 2 to 4 hours. It depends, nighttime seems to spread out a little bit more, but during the day she can eat every 2 hours if she wants to. I actually have her sleeping here next to me, so you can probably hear the white noise and the air conditioner, but it's hot and I'm not going to wake up my baby because I have to make this video. One thing I noticed about her, she loves to sleep with her hand by her face, which is totally something she did in the womb, because when we did our 3D ultrasound with her, they couldn't get really good pictures of her face because her hand was up by her face. And whenever she is sleeping, as she's doing it right now, whenever she is sleeping, she has her hand up here or like this, or it's just comfortable for her. I will like swaddle her really tight and she still will wiggle out to get at least one hand by her face. She just really likes it, which can make breastfeeding really hard when she is always putting her hands up, but that's okay. She still has her little umbilical cord stump. Lincoln points at it every time he sees her undressed or for a diaper change and is like, ew. So with my other babies, I was really anxious for it to fall off. This time I'm not feeling as anxious. I'm kind of like, when it falls off, that's fine. I don't know if it's because I had this last baby mentality, but I'm just fine with it being there. I am excited to give her first bath. We washed her hair the other day and she loved it. We actually have video of it, so you'll see it, I don't know, before or after this one. You might have already seen it. But she loved it, so I think she's really going to like bath time, which my other kids always had to grow to like bath time. So hopefully she likes it from the beginning. Alright, so my camera died, so now I have to use my little vlogging camera, and I know the quality isn't great, so I apologize for that. So I think that's it. I'm hoping this video isn't too long. I really want to do both of our updates just in one video. I'm not sure from here on out if I'll do weekly or monthly updates. Definitely monthly on Jena, but I don't know about me I don't know if you guys want to know that much about me. And I feel like after this week, there won't be much to say because I am feeling so much better. And I will update on breastfeeding though, because I know you want to know. So anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and do that. We are the Crazy White People, and we have so much fun on this channel and are just loving this YouTube journey and the fun and chaos that comes with it. So go ahead and hit subscribe, hit like. In the comments below, let me know if you have any nursing experience and how your experience was for you. And I'll talk to you guys for my next video. Bye, guys.